morning guys, welcome back to the channel. I am back in the valley after a 4-month hiatus with another rack house video. It's a quick 2-day trip down here because I'm low on inventory. I actually have some vendors who are popping up at my vintage market that I'm gonna film content with, and I just wanted to make a video just because these are my most popular videos on the channel. So expect some good rack house finds. I believe there's a estate sale. Obviously I'm gonna show off some of the vendors that I'm making content with. It's gonna be a really good video. I hope you guys enjoy it, but let's get straight to the first rack house. Back in the valley, guys. Honestly, I love it down here. It's so cute and it's like an old town vibe. I ended up parking a little far and it was actually kind of hot. I was surprised because the weather's been cooling down here in Texas, but in the valley it was pretty warm. Here's a look at the rack house. It's really hectic. All the workers just tearing away at clothes. I ended up going through these metal bins of clothing, looking through it. It was $1 a pound here, I believe. And then I did find a sweater belt, which I was excited about. Found some stuff. Let's go over it. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that first stop was not bad. I got a decent amount of things. Let's go through it real fast. It came out to be 9 pounds of clothes. Where am I gonna set? Okay, I'm just gonna set it on the ground. It came out to be 9 pounds of clothes for $1 a piece. Starting off, we got this Gap sweater, really good quality. I was so excited to find that sweater bin. With the weather cooling down, sweaters are finally starting to sell again, so I'm super excited about that. We have this patterned cardigan, absolutely love this guy. We have this button up that I'm going to crop like I always do. We have another button up, but this one's kind of like a bowler shirt, you know, like the old school ones. Super sick. We got a pair of shorts. These are white Sierra, like cargo shorts. I like the color on them. We got this other knit cardigan, kind of like with a fun pattern going on. This 3/4 zip up Liz wear. This pattern is really sick on this. And then we have this, oh my gosh, I had it on the ground. It has dirt all over it. What is it called? LL Bean. Lamb's wool knit cardigan. Super good quality. Really good for stop. Like I said, $9 for all that stuff. So you can do the math. Pretty cheap. We're gonna go to another rack house where you buy the bales of clothing. That's where I find the majority of my stuff on these trips. So let's get going. On the way to the next rack house, I saw this old building. It just gives you like the vibe of old downtown Brownsville. I absolutely love it here. I ended up stopping by another rack house. This one is like a free picking one. Here I am just walking through, kind of trying to find some stuff. I found 2 things and I believe I paid $1 for the 2 things. So pretty cheap. Just a nice solid flannel. And then we got this sweater with this, what is it called? Like a dandelion. You don't see it in the clip, but actually it was like dandelions on the sleeve. It was really cool. Into the next rack house, this is where you get the bales. I spotted a Harley. I knew that one should have been good. Here is the dude with the forklift just whipping it around, getting my bale ready. They pop open the bales for me and we just start looking, guys. Oh, here's a look at the Harley. It was the first piece I found. Pretty good. We digged and digged and digged and digged. It is honestly really exhausting because sometimes it's like the clothing is like so jam-packed inside of it and like you're just having to pull t-shirts. We end up getting done. Here's a look at some of the cool pieces that I found. It was mainly t-shirts. This one was actually a polo, this like grumpy referee polo shirt. Lots of sportswear. It wasn't a half bad bale, I can't lie. Throw it in a blanket and yeah, let's go. What's up, guys? Back in the truck, got some AC going, time for a check-in. That last rack house was okay. I would say okay, just because we did find some stuff. What is it? We definitely got our money worth out of the bale. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we did pay $50 for that bale. Basically, I could keep anything I wanted in it. I got maybe like 15 to 20 items, so it's just kind of like, what does that make it? I don't know the math. You can do the math yourself, but it wasn't that bad. I wish I would have found some more, but we still got the rest of today and tomorrow to open bales, so hopefully we can get some more like juicy bales that have like good vintage. Your boy is hungry, so we are at Panda Express. In the valley, there is a lot of, what do you call it, Mexican food, and like, don't get me wrong, absolutely love Mexican food, but it's really not the best for you. I know Panda Express isn't like the healthiest for you as well, but at least there you can get like super greens, like you can like pick and choose what you want. So to anyone from the valley being like, why are you getting fast food? There's literally so much good like tacos, Mexican food, all these things. Maybe later tonight I'll get some tacos. I'll put it in the vlog if I do, but we're getting Panda Express. Hopefully I don't offend any of y'all from the valley, but yes, let's go inside and get some food. Time for a refuel at Panda Express. You gotta get the AirPods ready, you gotta get the YouTube ready. My fellow iPad kids, if you know, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting hungry. I'm recording the voiceover at home and this food looks pretty good. But yes, we end up heading back to the same rack houses. They didn't have any bales actually. Some of the bales didn't look the best, so I'm looking through clothes. I found this guy. Let me know if this distressing was too much. I felt like it was too much. Would there be some of y'all who would have worn it like this? It is a Y2K Nike hoodie and like good piece, but the distressing was a little much. I only found 2 pieces and yeah, I decided to head back to the Airbnb. What's up guys? We are at the Airbnb now and yeah, basically after those last clips, I didn't really find much at that rag house, so I decided to wrap it up for the day. Honestly, sometimes waking up I believe I woke up at 4:30 this morning. Obviously, it was a 5-hour drive down south to go to the valley. It's really exhausting, so I was starting to feel it. I was getting a little tired, so I'm just like, okay, let me just take a break from sourcing. I have a different shirt on because I went to go play golf. I'll be honest, guys. That's one of my passions. I played it in high school a lot, and the golf is cheap here. And it's just kind of like I was a little tired, but I'm like I still wanted to do something, so I went to go play 9 holes. I'll have a clip over here. It was quite enjoyable. I don't have golf attire, so I just changed into this shirt. It was a little bit better than I feel like a double smiley face shirt, but that's enough about that. Tomorrow, the plan is there is an estate sale early in the morning. There is a flea market closer to Mcallen in the morning. Ideally, I want to be at both when they open because that's the best chance of finding inventory. And then as well, I do have to film 2 different videos. One with Sweetheart Thrift. She's going to be one of the vendors at the Resilient Flea, and one with Short Notice Vintage. Good friend of mine, Resilient Flea vendor. And then hopefully I can get some more rag content for y'all guys. Yeah, that's the plan. But a little look at the Airbnb, super quaint, super tiny, little inception moment for y'all guys. I made the decision to come out to the valley literally last night. So this was a super last minute Airbnb, so I'm super grateful that the host let me in. I have my laptop, I have some work to do for the market coming up, and your boy is gonna rest. I will catch up with y'all guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is day 2 of the sourcing trip, and if you guys watched the last video, or I believe the last couple of videos, I always post this coffee shop, or I always mention this coffee shop. It's called Sovereign. Absolutely love them. I always get their espresso tonic. Oh my god, so freaking good. I have a little like throat thing going on. It's been happening for a few days and I thought it was getting better, but I guess, you know, coming to the valley, being in dusty rag houses and stuff is aggravating a little bit. So that's a little fun. But plan for today, it is 7:46. We are about 8 minutes away from an estate sale. They open at 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna go run over there. Hopefully we can find some stuff. If not, hopefully it's just cool. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. I've been to one estate sale in the valley. It was closer to South Padre Island, and I actually found really good stuff. I remember like a cream 2000s Nike sweatshirt that I kept for myself. I absolutely love it. But yes, I'm not expecting too much. And then afterwards, I'm going to go to a flea market. It's about a 30-minute drive, but the locals say they do restock on Thursday. I don't know when they exactly open, but immediately after the estate sale, I'm going to drive to the flea market. Hopefully we can find some good stuff there. And then we're off to rag houses, guys. But yes, that's the morning check-in. I'm gonna drink my coffee, maybe get some breakfast because I haven't done that yet, but let's get going. It was a pretty misty morning, I'm not gonna lie, very Halloween-esque, but we're at the estate sale. We're going in. There was a line outside. I got there maybe like 5 minutes before they opened, and I'm gonna save you guys the trouble. It was a cool estate sale, very pretty, very old home, but I did not find much. I actually didn't find anything. But we're on the way to Mcallen for the flea markets, like I mentioned. And honestly, I generally love flea markets. They're so much fun to walk through. This one is called the Mercadome, or like the Alamo Flea, I believe that's another name for it. I ended up finding this one tent that always has good camo stuff. And look at this Mickey Mouse hat and all these pins all over it. I ended up buying this guy. He only wanted $4 for it. I felt that was such a good price. Got some other stuff from him, but we're just walking, we're just looking. What is it? Like I said, there's so much fun. You can get like watermelons. They had a lot of Halloween costumes out, which is so cute. I got back to the truck, tossed the things in it. Here I am struggling. It was a good amount of stuff for the flea market, I'm not gonna lie. And guys, I did it. I got Mexican food. It was a pretty decent breakfast. I got menudo, but I wasn't really messing with it. Me and cow stomach don't really mix well, but we're in Mcallen and Hidalgo to go through the free picking rag houses here. So here we are, just digging, going through the mountains of clothes. It's always fun walking on top of it as well, because it's just kind of like the clothes sink in. It is really dirty, so what is it? Pickers beware. Here's a look at what we got at this rag house. It was honestly really cheap. It was like 50 cents or $1 a pound. Stay tuned for this polo top. Really good piece. I go over it later in the video. But yeah, a lot of essential pieces. You see that camo, pretty sunny, but yeah, happy with it. This rag house, it was interesting. They made you transfer the clothes from one bin to another. I only found 2 things. I'm grateful, because if I didn't find those 2 things, I would have been really upset. This is another rag house I go to a lot. I actually use for a lot of my thumbnails just because the mountains are so big. But here we are, just digging. I found this one Gold's Gym tee that I didn't end up taking. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, eh. I got these shorts though for my girlfriend to sell. I thought they were cute. She thought they were cute. So good find. We just got done at those rag houses. We got truck cam going. What's up, y'all? It wasn't that bad. These rag houses, I'll be honest, I'm in Mcallen, Texas. I've mentioned this in my comments to you guys who like comment like, oh, where is this? So basically Mcallen, Texas, there's a city south of it called Hidalgo. In Hidalgo, it's literally like once you enter Hidalgo, you'll start seeing warehouses on the left and right. Those are all rag houses. Some rag houses, they're called, they sell like tacas. Basically, they only sell like bales of clothing, like pre-made bales of clothing. You don't want to touch those because they're pretty bad. For like a 50 pound, like maybe 50 to 100 pound bale, you'll pay like $100. And it might just be like all new age stuff. It's nothing really of worth. It's typically for people who buy it and take it to Mexico and sell at flea markets there. That makes sense. But for me, that doesn't really make sense. So some of the rag houses there have these things called montons. Basically, it's mountains of clothing that are like putbacks and stuff like that, because they're looking for like brand name stuff, and they'll just throw all the extra stuff into mountains. Those tend to be like 50 cents to $1 a pound. That's what I was doing. So it's really easy just to hit a couple. Now, I'll be honest, every month they kind of change. Like new businesses pop up, new businesses close. So I can't really say like exact address. I'll have it posted right here. This is one I always route to, that they always are available. In my opinion, it's not the best, but if you're ever down and you're ever looking for a rag house, boom, there's one. You can look for others on your own time. That's my little spiel on rag houses, and that's for everyone who asks, oh, what's the address? But yeah, it was a quick stop by like 3, got some decent stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I think, I'll be honest, I spent like $6 or less for all the stuff I found, so woot woot. I got trail cam going as well because I'm kind of hurrying right now. One of my vendors is located in Far, Texas. Basically, there's a bunch of little like subsections of Mcallen. Far is south of Mcallen, so I'm gonna stop by her shop. She sells like Y2K clothing, women's wear, honestly really affordable stuff. But I wanted to film a reel of hers because she's traveling up to Texas. Shout out her. And yeah, hopefully it can come out good and the promotions can keep on going for this market. We're at the second location, the second vendor who's going to be vending at the Resilient Flea. Coming from the Valley, we are at short notice. It's my friend's shop. Here's a little quick pan through of it. Text say what's up.
What's up?
Absolutely love the curation here, and I actually got this t-shirt. What is it? I would say 80s Jack Daniels shirt. He hooked me up with a good price. We have the video done, ready to be edited. Basically what he's going to be doing is a $20 fill-a bag. It's gonna be a lot of good stuff. I'm really excited because one thing I love about Tex is his curation is so good here. It's something I told him earlier that I normally don't buy vintage, but whenever I do enjoy supporting him and buying from him down here. But I didn't get clips of Sweetheart Thrift, but over here, I'll show you her store as well. She was phenomenal to be with as well. But yes, as far as what's happening next, I'm probably gonna try to go stop by a rag house, probably some free picking rag house, get some more content, because at the end of the day, this is a rag house video. And then we're off back home to wash all the clothes I found. That's always fun doing that. But yeah, just wanted to check in, guys. See you guys in a bit. Before leaving my friend's store, I said bye to his cat, who was the cutest and only had one eye and was fiddling named Leela, like from Futurama. He gave me this finger from a local bakery. It was so funny and cool, and I thought it was fitting to go back to the first rag house from the video. So I went down the street, checked it out. They restock daily, like they change out the inventory daily. So here I am looking through the new bins, trying to find some more clothes, and I actually did find a good amount of stuff. I'm pretty happy I stopped by, but yes. We are done with the final rag house. I'm saying final rag house because I am calling it early. Rag houses are open for maybe like another hour. It's 4 o'clock now, but I want to get to Houston because sometimes it's like between a 5 to 5.5 hour drive. You guys can do the math, leaving at 4, we're going to probably be back home around like 10 o'clock at night. And I do have to prep for some markets this weekend. I have a market in College Station on Friday. I have this, it's technically not a market, the climbing gym I climb at, they're hosting a garage sale where they do like different climbing themed garages. But I asked, hey, I sell vintage, can I pop up? And they let me pop up. And then as well, this Sunday, I lost track of days for a second. It's a bigger market in Sugar Land, Texas, hosted by this really big vintage store in Houston. So I need to get back home to prep for that. Part of the prep is washing clothes, so don't click off the video yet. We're gonna wash the clothes probably tomorrow morning. Tonight's too late to do that. And I'm gonna go over some of my favorite pieces. I am not looking forward to this drive, but we gotta get back home to finish this video. So yeah, yay. We're back at the apartment and it has been an interesting day to say the least. I got done with laundry and then immediately after I had to rush back home, price tagged a lot of the stuff to put it back into the booth, and then we went to a vintage market in College Station. I'll be honest, I didn't film because the market was really slow, I'm not gonna lie. It's later in the day. Before we go over the clothes, I did want to talk about one thing. So as you know, I was driving back last night from the Valley to Houston, and quite literally halfway through the drive, like dead literally right in the middle of the halfway point, 2.5 hours out, I got a nail in my tire. It was one of the most like infuriating things, and at the time I was like, shoot, all the mechanics are closed, like Discount Tires is closed, how am I gonna get a patch done? And then I realized, oh wait, if you guys don't know, I'm currently using my dad's truck just because my truck needs a catalytic converter replaced, and I just haven't gone into it because new catalytic converters for Fords, like just the part alone, is like $2,000, and then you have to account for labor and stuff like that. So I've been putting it off. Luckily my dad works out of town, so I've been able to use his truck as of late. But on to the story. I got the nail in the tire and I ended up having to get the spare tire from underneath the truck. Here's the thing. With Fords, you have to, in order to get the spare tire, you have to use your key to open up this little compartment, then stick it into this little pipe, and then once you're done with the, like once you get it into the pipe, you like twist it and it starts like lowering the tire. I guess it's like a safety mechanism. I had no idea. I had to watch a YouTube video. It was like, cause I've changed tires before, but I don't know, just with the sheer size of it, just cause I don't know exactly how big the tire is, but I'll have it right here. And then I'll have the conventional tire size right here as well. It was an interesting experience. I was supposed to get back at 10 p.m., but I got back literally at midnight. So yeah, that's probably why I was in a rush this morning, because your boy was tired. But I need to finish this video, so let's go over some cool pieces. So don't get me wrong, I found a lot of stuff this trip, but it's not the most I found in typical Valley trips. It was mainly just get a bunch of good, like solid inventory, like what you call mids in the vintage community. They're like lower tier items, like cheaper items, just to fill up the booth, just to sell it fast. I got a bunch of camo stuff, like I honestly priced a ton of it, already, and it's already in my booth. So the fact I still have more at my apartment, I am so excited about. I even got this like jacket. I found this one in a bale. This one is sick. It's like this puffer. Absolutely love this guy. Found a ton of Harley Davidson, especially at the flea market. The flea market, you do pay more, but I was getting Harley Davidsons for like basically like $4 to $5 a pop, and I sell Harley Davidsons for between 20 to 25 depending if the graphic's cool, so there's definitely money to be made there. In the bale I did go through, I found a ton of sportswear. So we have this, what is it, Sacramento Kings on a good tag, that CSA tag, which has a lot of sports tees on. But this is a cool guy. At the flea market, I did get this guy. It is a Carhartt vest. I didn't realize it, but the zipper is broken. But typically with Carhartt vests, people don't really wear them zipped up unless you're actually like a blue collar worker. But most of the time, this is a 2XL, so this fits me giant. But most of the time people do wear it open, so a broken zipper isn't like detrimental. I thought this guy was cute. I get sweatshirts and sweaters all the time. This one is kind of like a, what is it, like 70s diner. You got like the greaser-esque people all dressed up. You know, the old school car, the pink poodle, all these little like rhinestone beads all throughout. It's really cool. On the theme of sweatshirts, we have this Blue Angels fighter jet sweatshirt. This one is really cool, and I like the colors on it. And as well, it's in really good condition. Typically with like whites, they're always like covered in like yellow stains and stuff like that. So the fact that this one was nice and clean, and also because with the wash, it came out good. You'd be surprised how many vintage sellers don't wash their clothes. I feel like it's like common sense to do that, but you'd be surprised. I'll show off some pants. We got these Carhartt pants. I believe I got these in the Mcallen rag house. It was like a dry spot. I wasn't finding anything. I found one thing in these Carhartts I was happy about. They are a little distressed at the bottom, so I have the shorter inseam, like shorter length at the bottom, but everything else is good about them. I mean, really good pair. I like them quite a bit. Like I mentioned, I did price tag a lot of stuff, so there was a ton of Harleys. I probably found like, realistically, like 10 to 20 Harleys this trip. I found some other graphic tees. They're currently in my booth just because I price tag them, but I'll have some popped up right here. What is it? They were pretty cool. I'll end the video off with this guy though. We have this Ralph Lauren, good tag. This like striped long sleeve. I wasn't entirely too sure what it was. I know like some older Ralph Lauren stuff does go for a lot of money. So I was like, okay, I saw this, I'm like, this has to be worth something. We have this ski patch on it. Basically, let's see if we can focus onto that. Basically, the patch, whenever I looked it up, it's called the Suicide Skier. It is a popular patch, or like popular design from back in the 90s. And for what I've seen, stuff like this does go for like $80 to $100. Would I get that much for this? Probably not, but at least maybe like 60 bucks for this guy, 60 to 80. Who knows? Maybe I could get more, but this was cool. And I think I paid like $6 for a couple things, so I probably paid $1 for that. And yeah, that's a pretty good flip. Generally guys, thank you so much for watching the video. It's been 4 months since I've been to the rag houses, since I've been to the valley. So coming back, literally, it was a impromptu decision. One day I decided, I was like, I want to film some videos with my vendors, and I just went the next morning. I booked an Airbnb the night before, and the trip turned out really good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video up until this point. If you did, please like, please comment, please subscribe. Generally, it means the world to me. I know that these rag house videos are the most popular videos on my channel, so hopefully you guys mess with this video. Hopefully it does really well. Like I said, I just got done at a vintage market, so I'm still a little stinky. I'm gonna go shower, I'm gonna go chill, because we got 2 other markets this weekend. Speaking of markets, November 2nd is my first vintage market. It's actually a week from tomorrow, so it's coming up. Be expecting a vlog on that. It's a really huge thing happening. I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm super excited to take you guys along that journey. But yes, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being the best subscribers in the world, and see you.